It's 90.3 KEXP here in Seattle and worldwide at KEXP.org. It's 5 o'clock. I'm Stevie Zoom here for the afternoon show today, which is going to continue for an hour. But right now, I'm very happy to have with us in the studios Aimee Mann. Hi, Aimee.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Aimee Mann and her band are playing tomorrow evening at the Woodland Park Zoo.
Yeah,
You're on a bit of a zoo tour. I saw you played the Oregon Zoo.
Well, it's a two zoo tour, which is, I feel like two zoos feels like a lot of zoos.
All right. Well, the new album, Mental Illness. And if you're ready for a couple of songs, that'd be wonderful.
Sure. I started, right? Okay. Here we go. This is called You Never Loved Me. Boy, when you go 3,000 miles just so I'll know you never loved me. You never loved me. And when you're gone, you're gone. I know the tumbleweed lexicon. You never loved me. You never loved me. 3,000 miles to sit in a room with a vanishing groom till it undoes me. The helium sound like a hermit crab shell was a blank, you could tell it never was me. 'Cause you never loved me. You never loved me. Boy, when you're through, you're through. Nobody argues the point like you. You never loved me. You never loved me. And when you're right, we'll stipulate that I lost the fight. You never loved me. You never loved me. 3,000 miles to sit in a room with a vanishing groom till it undoes me. A helium sound like a hermit crab shell was a blank, you could tell it never was me. 'Cause you never loved me. You never loved me. You never loved me. 3,000 miles to sit in a room with a vanishing groom till it undoes me. The helium sound like a hermit crab shell was a blank, you could tell it never was me. 'Cause you never loved me. You never loved me. 1, 2, 3, 4. They served you champagne like a hero. When you landed, someone carried you back. From here on out, you're patient zero, smelling ether as they hand you the rack. Life is good. You look around and think I'm in the right neighborhood, but honey, you just moved in. Life is grand, and wouldn't you like to have it go as planned? Go as planned. Hip hip hooray, hocus pocus. With some magic you can fly through the air. When you're the guy pulling focus, there are people who will wish you weren't there. Life is good. You look around and think I'm in the right neighborhood, but honey, you just moved in. Life is grand, and wouldn't you like to have it go as planned? Go as planned. Go west, young man, go west. Take a real screen test. Doesn't count as a job well done. The locusts have their day, the suckers pay and pay. Carmen Stern would probably pull that trigger for fun. And in the hills where hope is sunshine, constant companion. Close enough to almost touch the lights of the canyon. Lights of the canyon. The lights of the canyon. The news filtered over the transom that a villain ended up with a part. You paid your respects like a ransom to a moment that was doomed from the start. Life is good. You look around and think I'm in the right neighborhood, but honey, you don't belong. Life is grand, and wouldn't you like to have it go as planned? Go as planned. And in the hills where hope is sunshine, constant companion. Close enough to almost touch the lights of the canyon. Lights of the canyon. The lights of the canyon. Lights of the canyon. The lights of the canyon. Lights of the canyon. The lights of the canyon. The lights of the canyon.
90.3 KEXP here in Seattle. You're listening to live music here in our studios with Aimee Mann and her band, who's here today. And again, they're playing tomorrow evening at the Woodland Park Zoo after being at the Oregon Zoo in Portland, which I haven't been to. I should get there.
It's very pleasant, actually.
All right, I should check it out. Could you first introduce to our tell our listeners who are out there who you've got with you today, joining you?
On keyboards here is Jamie Edwards. On violin, Mary Kobayashi. Paul Bryant is on bass, and Matt Mayhall is on drums.
All right. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. Again, the new album is Mental Illness. This is actually your second Seattle visit on this new record.
Yeah, we've been touring a lot, and it's been, we had a really wonderful show in Seattle not very long ago. I mean, I think like a month ago.
It was early May, I believe.
I don't,
Maybe
it's,
mid-May?
it's all a blur. It feels like it was not very long ago.
All right. If people were just following along with album titles, the previous one, which was a few years ago, Charmer, and then Mental Illness, they might be of concern.
I think I was working my way towards mental illness, from like narcissism to flat out mental illness.
Now, obviously it's a serious subject matter, and on this new album, you kind of deal with that subject matter a little bit on various levels and various layers.
Yeah, I think that I've certainly had my own struggles with being, whatever, depressed or anxious or, kind of I don't know if you really call that mental illness, but I do know a lot of people who struggle with various things, bipolar or, whatnot, and have a lot of sympathy. I think it's very difficult, and, I don't know, so kind of a way for me to process certain things is to write about them.
Yeah, a lot of people just deal with the simple or basic anxieties of kind of dealing with day-to-day life or in social situations.
Honestly, I think it's hard enough to just be a person living in the world, period, and dealing with people. I think that's hard enough.
Yeah. There's a couple of special guests on the album. The first one I want to mention is close to home here, John Roderick from Long Winters.
Yes, John Roderick. We wrote a song together called Poor Judge, which I think is great because it's very him, and it's really nice to have. It's been a long time since he's had a record out, so it's nice to have like his flavor in there.
Yeah. Now, a few years ago, you were here with Ted Leo, the both, when you were performing on our stage that we had during Bumbershoot.
Yeah.
So, are all of these songs written more currently after that time with Ted?
Yeah. As soon as we got off the road, Ted started writing for his own record, and I started writing for my solo record. But we'll almost certainly do another record together, too.
The other one I wanted to mention is Jonathan Colton.
Yeah.
He's on this record as well.
Jonathan Colton is sort of known as I don't even know how to describe him, like sort of funny, quirky internet guy. But he really is a great songwriter, and he also has this very soft sort of 70s side that I thought was appropriate for the very soft 70s kind of record I wanted to make.
I wonder if you could tell us about the string arrangements. I believe Paul has a lot to do with that.
Paul has everything to do with
everything to do with that.
Yeah.
Paul.
Paul. He's been studying arranging and conducting in the last few years. He's you took a course at UCLA, and I know
years and years ago.
Yeah, your arranging has just gotten better and better.
Thank you.
And I don't know. Paul. When I first told him the kind of record I wanted to make a very stripped down acoustic record, kind of along the lines of this sort of early Leonard Cohen records. Really where it's just vocal and acoustic guitar. And he said, maybe we should have some strings. I'm like, maybe on a couple. But then he kind of came out with these arrangements that were so great. So I ended up having more strings than originally planned, just by sheer force of Paul's talent.
When you talk about making a very acoustic, stripped-down record, and then you go out on the road and you have more of a band setting, is that an easy transition to make with these songs?
I think the players are they're very sensitive players, and that's a matter of arranging. I like having a record to where we can just bring it down to one guitar, one vocal, and then expand the sound. And Jamie together with Mary on violins reproduces the string section very nicely through the magic of Jamie's keyboards. So it's nice to have like a huge range of things, and Ted Leo is playing with us tomorrow night. So we really go from very acoustic and soft to super rockin'.
For all the animals at the zoo.
Well, I do feel bad about that. I know. Last night I was like, do the elephants really want to hear this song right now?
A lot of bands over the years, since they've been having shows over there, people have had a little bit of fun or certain songs directed toward certain areas of the zoo.
Right.
So.
This goes out to the anteaters.
Mental Illness is the latest album by Aimee Mann, and playing tomorrow night at the Woodland Park Zoo. And then I see that there's not until the fall, or is there more touring? So a summer break?
Yeah, the touring is off probably till October. And Paul and I have been working on a musical version of one of my records for a while, and so I think we're going to really try to spend September and maybe August and September trying to work on that and make that go along a little faster.
So some time to devote to some of the other projects and ideas that you have going on.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You ready for a couple more?
Yeah, let's do it. This is called Stuck in the Past. Stuck in the past, destroying rings around Saturn. A shadow is cast, and now it follows a pattern. I don't know what that arrangement was, I could never tell. Like you could. I had hopes, but the hopes all fell, leveled with the smell of new wood. Stuck in the past, I planned it only on paper. I'm the last, a living memory of vapor. I don't know what that arrangement was, I could never tell, like you could. I had hopes, but that's just because hoping was a well where you stood. I had all this time while you stood ghost, where I almost had a light composed. Stuck in the past, where I'll be pulling that lever. It happened so fast, and then it happens forever. I don't know what that arrangement was, I can never tell. I don't know what that arrangement was, I could never tell. I don't know what that arrangement was, I could never tell, like you could. Stuck in the past, just drawing rings around Saturn. Now we just have to switch guitars, or rather, Jamie's coming and playing guitar. This song is called Rollercoasters. It's one of the songs I wrote with Jonathan Colton. roller coasters and Ferris wheels. You like how it feels, round and round till you lose yourself in the air. All those complicated deals, your desperate appeals, calling out to a God you know isn't there. So high as you fell, looking down on the tops of the trees, and all you can do is say, please, please, baby, please, 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 baby, please. You were conjuring that year, a ghost engineer, building God to put the clock in reverse, breathing thinner atmosphere, so thin you could hear angels telling you, boy, you're making it worse. So high as you fell, looking down on the tops of the trees, and all you can do is say, please, please, baby, please, 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 baby, please, please give me high. Spirals or spirals, the boosters ignite. So high as you fell, looking down on the tops of the trees. So high, high, and all you can do is say, please, please, baby, please, 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 baby, please, 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 baby, please. Roller coasters and Ferris wheels, you like how it feels.
Rollercoasters is the song performed live here in our studios by Aimee Mann. That and the other three songs on the latest album, Mental Illness. A big thank you to Mary and Paul and Matt and Jamie and Aimee Mann performing live in our studios. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
And again, performing tomorrow night at the Woodland Park Zoo. And then hopefully a very nice summer for all of you.
Yes.
Thanks again. Big thank you to our engineer, Kevin. 90.3 KEXP, Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.